The chef's new dish featured a spice so unfamiliar that diners were momentarily blank, unsure whether they liked the flavor or merely admired its novelty. When faced with a single blank question like this one, the first thing we'll do is read the full sentence and try to get a sense of its meaning, even with the missing word. Then, before looking at the choices, we'll try filling in the blank with our own word based on the context. Finally, we'll compare our placeholder word with the choices to see which one matches best. With this in mind, let's take a closer look at our sentence. We see that the chef's new dish featured a spice so unfamiliar that diners were momentarily something, unsure whether they actually liked the flavor or simply admired its novelty. That uncertainty, not knowing what to make of the taste, tells us the diners were probably confused, thrown off, or puzzled by the unfamiliarity. With this in mind, we might fill the blank with a word like confused or bewildered. Now that we have our placeholder meaning, let's take a look at our choices. A. Disoriented. Disoriented means confused or unsure of how to interpret something. It often refers to losing one's bearings, not in a literal sense here, but in the sense of being thrown off or uncertain. The prefix dis often signals reversal or removal, and in this case it implies a loss of orientation or clarity. This matches our placeholder meaning very closely. This is likely our answer, but let's take a look at the rest of our choices just to be sure. B. Enraptured. Enraptured means delighted or filled with intense pleasure, often in a way that takes someone's full attention. While the diners might have admired the novelty of the spice, the sentence clearly suggests that they were unsure whether they liked it. That certainly contradicts the idea of being fully delighted. Because of this, we can mark this choice off. C. Complacent. Complacent refers to being overly unconcerned or self-satisfied, usually when there is actually a reason to be more aware or critical. This has nothing to do with being unsure about flavor. As there's no indication that the diners were relaxed or self-satisfied, this choice can be marked off. D. Unmoved. Unmoved means not emotionally affected or impressed. This doesn't fit our context. The diners are clearly reacting to the spice. They're just unsure how to react. If anything, they're very much moved, just in a confused way. Because this contradicts our clue, we can mark this choice off. And E. Placated. Placated means calmed or soothed, often after being upset. The word shares a root with placid, also meaning calm, and neither of those meanings relate to our sentence. The diners aren't being calmed, they're being challenged by something unfamiliar. This being the case, this choice can be marked off, and we can mark our original answer, choice A, as our final answer.